Hi, Pastor Charlie here with New Hope Lutheran Church and Pastor Charlie's Toolbox. So today, because I'm the curious type, I'm trying a bit of an experiment with my drill press here. Now normally I would put holes in a piece of wood using a drill bit. But I've been wondering if I can do the same thing with, a regular nail. Just out of curiosity. So the first thing I got to do, it won't fit in the way it is because the head of the nail is getting in the way. We'll take the head of the nail off. I'll just put it here in my vise. And we use some bolt cutters for that. Bolt cutters will cut through steel. Like butter. Now we'll just put that in just like a drill bit. Make sure it's good and solid. And because things may fly around, I believe I'll put down the shield. Here we go. Well, kind of works, but I don't know, it's just not the same. I think it's just kind of pushing a hole in there. So that's why we don't waste a nail like that. It's just as I thought. It doesn't really work, and I never really believed it would, which is why I haven't bothered with that kind of a thing until now. I'm pretty sure we all believe that to drill a hole in wood, you use a proper wood bit, and I'll show you. Here we go. Safety again. Goes in like nothing. You don't have to force it. It just chews away the wood and rips it right out. Not a problem. It does a much better job. So I'm using what I believe will work. Same as I wouldn't use that bit to drill into concrete because I believe, and I truly believe, that it will be dull in no time. Instead, I'd use a bit like I have in this drill here. It's a special concrete bit with a hardened carbide tip on the end because I know that'll do the trick. I believe it. And I believe it also works a lot faster using it in a hammer drill, which I've used for you before, and that's why I've got the hammer drill out. The thing here is that we act, and our actions are based on what we really and truly believe. So, because I really believe that it's possible something could get into my eye or my face, I wear the protection. I'm acting on what I believe to be true. And that brings me to our gospel for today from John 20, verses 19 to 31. Here we have the risen Jesus who makes an appearance to the disciples. And as it turns out, he doesn't appear to them only once. He keeps appearing to them over and over and over again. John tells us in our last verse for today just why Jesus comes again and again and again. And it's so that those who believe will have life in Jesus' name. Jesus appears to get more and more to believe and to tell others what they believe and what they have seen, so that we can all have a life of promise in Jesus' name. Now, what that meant for the disciples was a total change in their lives. And they began acting on what they believed, what they had found to be true, that God's love makes such a difference in our lives that we want to go out and share that love and the message of Jesus with others because of what we believe. Take a moment to think about that. And now think about your own life. Do you follow what you believe to be true? Do you act on it? Being a follower of Jesus isn't just about having some sort of belief and leaving it at that. It actually involves acting on our belief and sharing what God's love means to us and showing our love through action.